see here for retirecheap.asia. You know, I'm always checking out, actually I don't check out the news, but people check it out for me, and all of a sudden I'll get links and the articles, and, you know, I'll check them out, and always the ones that hit me the most are, you know, really have to do with exactly why I created this whole Retire Cheap project. Because I saw the writing on the wall. If you don't know the history of how this all happened, it's like I went home because somebody I knew, a family member, had to sell a home because they couldn't afford the taxes and insurance. And I went back and realized how many people were in a similar situation, that there was more month left at the end of the money, and they were in a bad situation financially. And then I looked at the baby boomers, which were going to explode in population in the retirement age. At the same time, I said there's a big need for people to get more life for less money. And so anyway, having said that, this is what ran across somebody. I want to thank the person who sent me this. It was a link, one of my members, for an article that said people are going to work until they're dead. That caught my attention. Work until you're dead? What is this? Come on. What happened to retirement? Anyway, CNN in January 2014 came out with this thing that people are going to have to work till they're dead, because, I have my little notes here for the statistic, 3/4 of people are living paycheck to paycheck. Now, 75% of the population of America are living paycheck to paycheck. It says that 50% have less than 3 months of a cushion of savings. Did you hear that? 50% have less than 3 months of a cushion for savings. That's incredible. And 27% have no savings at all. None. So what happens when you hit retirement? What happens? You're going to have to live off Social Security now, or your pension. Now, pensions are being slashed. Pension funds have been robbed. And now some cities are declaring, in America, are declaring bankruptcy, and there's a possibility that the money that the cities owe to these pension funds could be clipped. But they're trying. There are states that have laws against that. But this is amazing to me. It says retirement is out of the question for these people. This is nuts to me. This is nuts. So, my thing has always been to try and find ways for people to be able to retire, no matter how much money they got coming in. Of course, if you're completely destitute, that's a different situation. But if you have a nest egg or an asset like a home that you can sell and put the money into a retirement visa in Thailand, which is about 22,000 US dollars, 800,000 baht, and you put that money in the bank here, you only need about $500 a month to survive over here quite nicely. That's an option. It's something you got to think about, because if you're in one of these boats here that we're talking about, this is scary stuff. Okay? And in Cambodia, you don't even need the 800,000 baht. But you're going to be able to live on that $500, $600, $800, $1,000 a month much nicer than you would be able to do back home. This is scary statistics to me. When I saw this and I read this, I just shake my head and go, what the heck? These are the golden years, right? Your retirement's the golden years. Where's the gold? I don't see any gold here at all. This sucks, I'm telling you. Forbes says 37% believe they're going to work until they die. This is Forbes. The other one was CNN. 34% believe that they're going to have to work until they're 80 years old. 80, and you're still working? What, are you bagging groceries at the grocery store? Are you waiting tables or washing dishes at Applebee's? What's up with this? Come on. Where are you even going to get a job when you're at that age? What are you going to do? This is nuts. Less than 50. Those surveys were surveyed the people that are making less than $50,000 of income per year. Okay, those are the people that feel that way. Of course, you make a lot more than that, then you got more options, right? Wells Fargo said 30% of the people are only going to be able to, their only income after retirement is going to be Social Security. 30%, Wells Fargo. After retirement, only Social Security. So, I'm sure you've looked into how much your Social Security is going to be. And you probably also looked into how far it's going to get you and what your lifestyle is going to be like. So if it's getting scary and you're reading this stuff and you're thinking, how am I going to survive? How many cans of tuna can you eat in a week? And what kind of box can you live in under the overpass? That's not an option for me. You've got to make it a change. You've got to look into it. And it might not be Thailand. It might not be Cambodia. It might not even be Southeast Asia. It might be a Latin American country. There's a lot of places where, you know, some people say, oh, you're going to this economy because they have no life and they have no jobs, and that's not the case at all. There is so much of a middle class, but things are, there's less laws, so things are cheaper. There isn't liability. There isn't all this media, the cost of advertising added into products. It's based on the ability to pay. And of course, because their pay scale is lower, their ability to pay for the same things we have are cheaper. So coming here with a little more money allows us to live cheaper. It's not like a negative thing. So if you're thinking of it as a negative thing and you're trying to perceive it that way, you're completely wrong. That's not the case. We're stepping in with a little more assets into a completely beautiful surroundings, and they live a great middle-class lifestyle that you'd be able to live too on much less money. So if these statistics scare you and you say there's no way I'm going to live like that, well, hopefully my videos have been helping you out, and I'm going to show you more ways to get more life for less money. So remember, when it comes to enjoying your retirement years, hey, there's always an option. Take care.